We're now going to talk some Michigan City football. Jaden Harden, member of the Indiana Football Digest Primetime 25. He's to my immediate right. Caden Pierce wearing jersey number 0. Glad to have these guys with me here today. But I'm going to start with Jaden. Jaden and I got a chance to hang out at the Colts Complex as part of the Primetime 25 event. Certainly always a unique experience being on the cover of the football book for a lot of student athletes. For a lot of student athletes, it's really kind of the highlight of the year to be kind of experience that. So, as you had a chance now to kind of digest the Sunday that we spent together, and with all the different players and all the different coaches, what can you take away from the Gritties? It was a good experience for you.
Yeah, for sure. The Gritties was a great experience. Being able to see all the top kids in the state and just, it's just an honor to be there and an honor to be there with a legend at the Colts Stadium. So,
well, we had a great time hanging out, man. I know that there's a lot of neat guys down there. It was great to be able to have some of the players that were there. How about Robert Mathis and was there? Great to see him. He's going to be probably going to end up in Canton at the Football Hall of Fame. It was great to have him and some of my boys from the Gridiron Gang. They were tremendous to be with, weren't they?
Yeah, it was great. It was a great experience and good to be able to talk with some NFL players and just see how good of people they are compared to where I want to be when it comes to going to the league and stuff.
There you go. All right, so you've made a decision before we talk about this year. You're gonna go out to New York to be a part of the Syracuse Orange.
Orange, man.
So give us an idea of what's going to be like turning in the navy blue for an orange jersey.
Well,
you ready for that?
Yeah, they have a little navy in the
just a little,
just a little bit. But yeah, going to Syracuse, it was a great decision for me. There's a great coaching staff over there, Coach Mike Lynch. He's a great guy over there, and Coach Babers, the head coach, he's also a great guy. Just felt like family. It felt like home, and they have the right play style for my type of play. So. Yeah. Okay,
new head coach your senior season. That sometimes can get volatile. Sometimes that's anxious moments. So give us an idea what it's like so far for having Cody French as the head coach.
It's actually great. At first it was very nerve-wracking, anxiety at bringing, as if I can say that word. But yeah, just having him, and he's just a new guy around, and he's a young guy. We kind of relate to him, and it's been a great, it's been great to start dating with the coach,
Caden, what's been the biggest thing for you with Cody coming in and some of the new staff members? I mean, it was really kind of a transformation. Not a lot of guys stayed, but some did. But give us an idea on, I don't want to steal Jaden's thunder here, but he used the word anxiety. High school athletes have anxiety too. So did you feel the same type of anxiety that, not sure who's going to be the head coach?
Yeah, it is a lot. Not knowing who your coach is going to be, not knowing how they're going to run things. But so far it's been going really, really good.
When you look at you just don't know if it's the same offense. That's going to be the same defense. There's so many unknowns. How long did it take you to kind of, Jane, let me start with you. How long did it take you to kind of just, relax and figure out, hey, this is going to be cool?
Probably about 2-3 weeks, because most of the things that he ran, nowadays a pro-style offense is kind of the same, and it's just how the coach calls the play. So, power read and all the inside zone stuff, it's the same. We run our offense with an H-back and stuff, so it's not really a change for us,
I mean, did you go up to Cody and say, hey, listen, if need be, I can do 30 carries tonight? Did you have that conversation? I go,
yeah, we had that conversation for sure. I told him that he can use me as kind of a crutch, in his first season, and I'll be there to make sure that it's a great year for him starting.
All right, so a new defensive coordinator for you too now. When I look at it, Caden, give us an idea. Roy Richards, who's now the head coach of Porter's, brilliant defensive guy to work with. You're nodding your head, so you're agreeing with me there. What's been the big change between Roy as well as defensive coordinator Ron Shields, who's coming in now?
Yeah, like you said, Coach Richards is a great coach. Absolutely. The difference is how many different defenses we can run, different formations, different plays. Last year, we were in one defense all year, but this year is a lot different.
Yeah, I see it too. Or piggybacking off what he said, they run a lot more stunts and everything, and they can play the zone coverage and everything. So, it's really great. It's not really man to man much.
When you look at the preseason schedule, obviously, it's one that there's just not a lot of wiggle room for mistakes. You got Warsaw and Lafayette, Jeff. Well, Warsaw is about as fundamentally, and Katie, you're going to find this out if you haven't already, no one plays assignment football better than the Warsaw Tigers. Bart Curtis is one of the greatest coaches in Indiana football history. You look at him, and then you're going to back it up with a team, and you're going to go on the road down to Lafayette to take on the Broncos of Lafayette Jefferson High School. They're skilled, they're athletic, and they're going to spread the field. They're going to get all crazy on you. So I can tell you right now, both those coaches can coach. Pat Shanley, the coach of Jeff, is as good a technician as anybody we've seen, and he's got great athletes. And we haven't even talked about the Dillon Conference, which produced the state champion last year, and the team that finished third won state championship. So let's just talk about those first two non-league games. You guys are going to grow up. Okay, let's talk about is the defense ready to match up? Because it's assignment football right from the get-go against this Warsaw team.
Absolutely. I feel like we're, right now, obviously through the week we'll have some stuff to work on, but I feel like we'll be pretty good against them.
When you look at your defense, in addition to yourself, who has played well in fall camp so far defensively for the Wolves?
Adrian Holly, George Branch, Jahari Branch, and a couple of new guys. Mike Crawford, he's been really good for us. Javen Lewis. So I feel like we'll be.
Offensively, in addition to yourself, Jaden, who's played well offensively in fall camp?
We've had a plethora of guys play very good. New O-line coach. We've had our great O-line. We got Deion Smith playing tackle. He just committed to Ball State, and then we got on our skilled positions like receivers and stuff. We got Cameron Bell. We got Benjamin Martin and a few other guys that are just great weapons that are gonna help me be able to. Open up the run game. So,
have you talked to Coach French about maybe playing a little defense or maybe expand that special teams role? Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I had a talk with Coach about doing that, but he
nixed that right away.
now that I've committed, he hasn't really allowed me to do special teams or anything. He just wants me to play my position. So. All
right, so give me an open-ended question here. The Michigan City Wolves are going to have a great season if this happens. Jaden, let me start with you.
The Michigan City Wolves, for the offensive side of the ball, is going to have a good season if we just play as a team, and our coaches, which they are able to, just use every player to their best ability, So.
Jaden, on the defensive side, same question. The Michigan City Wolves' defense is going to be really good because this is going to happen.
On the defensive side of the ball, I feel like we'll be good. Going off what he said, playing as a team, not as an individual, playing for our team, and going week by week, winning game by game, not just trying to go undefeated.
So. Sounds like a plan. Wish you guys best of luck. Thanks for stopping by. Jaden, great to see you again. And, you just done a great job. I'm really proud of you. I'm glad that we decided that hey, this guy could be on the cover of the Indiana Football Digest. I think that was a good decision. John and Caden, thanks for joining us. We're going to take a quick time out as the show rolls on. A lot more things coming your way, thanks to the guys from the hometown, the Michigan City Wolves. We'll be back with more of our continuing coverage. The 32nd inning. You get the, you know what that means? 32. How old are you? How old are you? Seriously. 17? Yeah. So what does that tell you?
Man.
32 years we've been doing this show. It's all right. We'll be back with more right after this 2-minute timeout on WEFM.
Podcast is brought to you by the Regional Radio Sports Network, your ticket to the